Wings to Fly is a children's book about gaining confidence and working to succeed, told from the perspective of a young girl who loves to play basketball. She is often left out by her teammates until she meets her guardian angel who teaches her that success takes perseverance. Wings to Fly is a great read for all children. I would highly recommend this book. If you would like to make a purchase, please click on the link in my description box below.
Information was received here at the Black Panther Party National Headquarters this morning, April 2nd, from the New York Black Panther Party Minister of Information that some 10 or 12 members of the Black Panther Party in New York have already been arrested, and others are being arrested, all by surprise, with pigs having drawn guns and busting down Panther members' doors while they're sleeping. Deruba, one of the main revolutionary organizers, now has $25,000 or $30,000 bail set. The Black Panther Party is informing and calling on all the peoples of the communities across the country to scorn and denounce the action of this capitalistic government's attempts to try to destroy the Black Panther Party, which has chapters and branches all across the nation. Know what the hell they're talking about. They're lying. They're trying to destroy the leadership of the party. You know, in the past, they've trumped up charges on me, myself, and many others. They trumped up charges even on Oakland 7 and many people, and they're trying to destroy the Black Panther Party. They know the Black Panther Party is a moving force for the revolutionary struggle that's going on for change. The pig power structure is being exposed by Breakfast for Children, free health clinics. You know, if it hadn't been for Huey P. Newton, there never would have been any Breakfast for Children, and they know it.
An all-out manhunt conducted by the U.S. Marshals, the FBI, the CIA, and the police all worked together to bring these members in. They were after members like Deruba bin Wahad, Afeni Shakur, Ali Bey Hassan, and Lumumba Shakur, just to name a few. The Panther 21 trial at that time was the longest running and most expensive trial in New York. It lasted over 8 months. Each member was held on $100,000 bail, and it wasn't until January of 1970 that the first Panther was able to post bail. And that was 22-year-old Alice Faye Williams, aka Afeni Shakur. She was facing over 300 years in prison. But after doing her own extensive research, she made the conscious decision to represent herself, and she became the only Panther without a lawyer. While pregnant with Tupac, she went up against some of New York's finest and won. She earned her freedom and exposed all of the so-called evidence that they had. Afeni was always a rider. Born in Lumberton, North Carolina in 1947, her family dealt with poverty. They moved to the Bronx when she was 11 years old. One day, later in life, she heard about the Black Panther Party on the corner of 125th Street and 7th Avenue. She listened to co-founder Bobby Seale deliver a speech, and she knew right then and there, everything that he was saying was something that she had to be a part of. On May 12, 1971, all 21 Panthers were acquitted in just 45 minutes. All the jury needed was 45 minutes.
I mean, the whole counterintelligence program was clearly illegal. There were illegal wiretaps. There was illegal infiltration and suborning of criminal activities on the part of law enforcement agencies. I mean, there was a whole panoply of illegal activities that were carried out by various law enforcement officials who today enjoy unprecedented credibility and prestige in various positions of government.
And you would know that well because that was directed at you.
Yes, it was.
You want to spell out what it was and how it was, or how can we, you know, what happened? I mean...
Well, as I said, I was a former field secretary in the New York chapter of the Black Panther Party, and the Black Panther Party in New York City was heavily infiltrated by the New York City Police Department. Specifically, the Bureau of Special Services, the Intelligence Bureau of the New York City Police Department had infiltrated the various militant black organizations in New York City with special emphasis on the Black Panther Party. And there were a number of police undercover agents in the Black Panther Party. Well, the Bureau of Special Services, the New York Intelligence Unit of the NYPD, fabricated through these infiltrators certain criminal charges against the leadership. They created a scenario that would result in the indictment of the Black Panther Party leadership in New York. This was known as the Panther 21 case, the New York Panther 21 case.
There were so many agents inside of the Black Panther Party. It got to a point where agents were reporting other agents committing unlawful acts. And none of them had no idea who the agents were. Nobody had no idea how deeply infiltrated the organization was. Now, what brought about the Panther 21 was all due to agents acting amongst other agents. The Panther 21 conspiracy was about blowing up police stations, department stores, railroads, and a whole bunch of other nonsense. And this was all agents talking amongst other agents trying to get people to assist in this suicidal type of mission.
Because Al-Hajj Malik Shabazz, Malcolm X once said that history is the best subject to reward all research. Well, when you lack a historical perspective of what has preceded you, then you are left to find your own way based on what you know. And this is exactly what the counterintelligence program did. It cut off the prior generation that was committed to struggle and social change in this country from the current generation of youth, and it has left the current generation of youth without an anchor, without information, and without direction.
Yeah, that's in the black youth, and that's in the youth in general, and to a certain sense that might be among peoples in general.